Booming prisoner-on-prisoner attack rate. According to a new research, violent attacks at a juvenile offenders prison have risen by 70% since 2019. At HMYOI Cookham Wood in Kent, there have been major incidents and assaults on individuals by groups, according to the report. There were 49 injuries and 29 hospitalizations in the past year as a consequence of prison violence, according to the Inspectorate of Prisons. According to the Ministry of Justice, urgent action was being taken to improve conditions at the institution. Earlier this year, an unannounced inspection discovered that issues reported in December 2019 regarding the institution's behavior and environment had not been addressed. It was rated poor for meaningful activities for convicts and not good enough for safety, treatment, and resettlement. Assaults on employees have also risen. According to inspectors, the lack of progress in correcting earlier errors was very unacceptable. Children were only allowed to leave their cells for roughly 4.5 hours during the week and 2 hours on weekends, according to the report. In addition, many children were discovered to be getting less than the limit of 12 hours of schooling each week. We discovered poor morale among staff, low standards and low expectations, and a lack of inventiveness that might engage and drive youngsters to utilize their time at Cookham Wood effectively, said Charlie Taylor, Chief Inspector of Prisons. Child safeguarding methods were excellent, and more children felt respected and properly cared for by workers since the examination 2 years earlier. A little more than half of Cookham Wood's intended population of males aged 15 to 18 were incarcerated at the time of the previous inspection in the summer. The Howard League for Penal Reform's Director of Campaigns, Andrew Nielsen, described the setting as toxic and no place for a kid based on the charity's legal work. Access to schooling and time outside of cells will expand as we relax the last epidemic limitations that saved thousands of lives, a representative for the Ministry of Justice's Adolescent Prison Agency stated. Cookham Wood's capacity will be reduced, more personnel will be hired, the facility will be renovated, and more help will be given to vulnerable inmates.